But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Big-time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. And a curve misses outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the ground. Quick feed to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Tristan Casas now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside with a breaking ball.
1-2.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. But the RBI single pushes across a run. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The Red Sox looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
John Birdie stands in now and watches strike 1. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Right through there for a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and that is that. Down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Brown back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Yoshida was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Abraham Toro. That smash towards center. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Ripped on a line. 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Upstairs. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but that one is absolutely belted. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Strike 2.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Swanson digs in, and that is out of play. Happ on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sogard right there to make the grab. And that's welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer.
At the plate, Wilyer Abreu. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one away. Now it's Alex Bregman. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a base hit on a line. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And a big swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Second and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And now 1 and 2. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Jordan Ricks up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes Bregman around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Fly to center his first time. That's hard hit on the line. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that is that. Put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field, Rafaela. Hooks it away for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 3 up. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Out to short, Swanson. Sends it to first, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Abraham Toro now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Rafaela goes 5 feet 9 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. Just missed. Fought off foul.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Hit in the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab, one down. Here's Kyle Tucker. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Tucker.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Tucker off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Cubs leave one, still down 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Brown back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
To the right side, Horner throws to first. One up, one down. And now, Wilyer Abreu. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strike.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. This one in the air, right field. Abreu ranging back. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Oh, it's him.
He goes down looking. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That one missed. Bush leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side. And it goes just foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Cubs trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Tosses to first, and that is that. One left for the Cubs. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyson Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swanson fires over to first, and a quick out number 1. And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. And he chases that one. And there's 2 down. Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox.
The shortstop, Nick Sogard.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out. So no runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nico Horner. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
John Birdie at the plate. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's
the
Kyle
right
Tucker now. 1 for 2.
Tucker.
That one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
So up next, Seiya Suzuki. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into.
They take the force out number 3. Top of inning number 7, digging in, Connor Wong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Miller, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Abraham Toro.
The second baseman, Abraham Toro.
That's too low, and that's ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Horner over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Fouled off left side.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one in the air center field. Durant has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
Now batting,
anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bush in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Tapped out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Fires over to first. And they got him.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Swanson in the box again. Takes a strike. The Red Sox leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Richards.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Durant leading things off and takes a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
In the air, left field. Happ. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, out of the bottom of the 8th. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swinging a foul out of play. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. Crawford Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And a swing and a miss. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses. Going to count 1-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. We go to the 9th. Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida. Richards back to work. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Amaya makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Red Sox go 1-2. And we're back. Now it's going to be John Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out to short, Sogard fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Set down on strikes. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts it.